Carrot seeds are by far the worst seed in GrowaGarden. They might be quick to grow, but you can only harvest one per seed, and they sell for basically nothing. Meaning making money this way would take absolutely ages. But I want to see if I can make $1 million using only carrots. All right, and here we are on an empty farm with nothing to our name. We only have $20 and our backpack is completely empty. Now, the goal of this is to see if we can make $1 million using only carrots. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, we'll go ahead and open up this shop here. And it looks like we got 18 in stock, which is a pretty good start. So we'll buy two of those. Go back to our garden here. We got to do just licking the sign. Okay. But yep, we got those two carrots, and now we're just gonna wait for them to grow. Looking good, looking good. Okay, not bad, not bad. We'll go ahead and sell these, and let's see how much we make. So we're at $0 right now, and I want to sell my inventory. All right, $54. Honestly, not that bad. I thought it was gonna be worse than that. So we can go ahead and buy five more carrots now. Go back to our garden, and I'm just gonna spam these around. So the start of this is going to be kind of slow. We're going to just need to get as many carrot seeds as possible, and that's kind of going to depend on how many seeds this guy supplies. We got a lot at the start here, which is good. So I'm hoping we can buy all these before it refreshes, and then we'll get as many more as we can, and we're just going to try and expand this really fast. And ooh, we got a lucky harvest, got another carrot seed already. Awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and sell these ones. So we made 54 last time, and this time we're going to make 121. Okay, that's pretty good growth so far. And now we can go ahead and buy the rest of these seeds. Perfect. And one more. There we go. Now we're out of stock, so we'll go back to our garden and we're already up to 12 seeds, so we're looking pretty good. Just gonna spam these around here. Place all of those and we'll wait for them to grow. Now the issue now is that we're out of seeds. So we're gonna have to wait for it to restock. But I'll go ahead and oh, looks like we already got a golden one. Okay, that's pretty good. Um, let's go. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick these up. I'm actually gonna leave the golden one there because that's a pretty good mutation, and we don't need the money anyways right now. We're gonna try and stack as many like gold and rainbows as we can, and then wait for events to see just how much money we can make from this. But we'll go ahead and sell this right here. I want to sell my inventory. And we're already up to $300. Okay, well, I guess now we just have to wait for the seeds to replenish. So I'll be right back. Okay, and the seeds have just been restocked, so we're gonna go ahead and teleport over there, and let's see what we get. Hopefully we get a good amount. I think you can get between 5 and 25 carrots, so let's see what we get. Let me see them. And 14. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. Definitely could have been worse. We'll go ahead and buy all of those. Just go ahead and close out of that. We'll go back to our garden, and we're just gonna spam these ones down as well. I'm gonna place them over here because I don't want to accidentally pick up this golden one. Part of me wants to keep it, but you know what? I think I'm actually gonna go back on what I said. I'm gonna pick it up. It's our first golden. I want to see how much we can make from it and just how much this one golden is worth. I believe golden is times 20 value, so this should be worth quite a lot. And let's go ahead and see just how much is it. Let's see. $443. Okay, so this carrot alone is worth more than everything we made from the last one. What's up, little crab, dude? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one though, because this is our first carrot, our first golden carrot, and I want to remember that when we're further down the line and we have some amazing crops. So, I guess now I just gotta wait for the seed shop, and I'll be back again. All right. Well, I was waiting for seeds, and these people are trying to give me stuff. I'm good. I'm good. I don't. I want your mango really bad, and I want your bee, but I can't take it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna decline these. But I'm gonna wait here now, and we'll see what we can get. All right. So while I was waiting, we actually had an event start. We got windy here, so we can actually get some wind struck carrots here. So hopefully we can get some of those. The shop hasn't reset yet. We're still about at the same amount we were. I was gonna harvest these to see how much money we can make, but I think I'm gonna wait out this event first. I might grab one or two, sell them so we can buy a couple more whenever the seeds do reset. But we're gonna hope we get some windy on some of these. So yeah. Oh, and everything just reset. So you know what? We'll just work our way over here, see how many seeds we can get. And 8. Okay, so I'll buy 5. We need to buy 3 more. So we're gonna go ahead and take this one, that one. I think that should be enough. Should be enough. So pretty nice looking carrots. Talk to this dude. We're gonna sell them all of these. Boom, $49. There we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and talk to this man right here and buy 3 more. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna plant all of these seeds here. Gonna spread them out a little bit, and we'll sit here and wait and see if we get any windstruck carrots. And the event is over. Let's see, did we get any? Oh, that's rough. All right, it doesn't look like we got any, but we're gonna pick up all of these ones over here just because I want to sell them so we can go ahead and buy some more seeds. And we're kind of running low on money. So go ahead and sell our inventory here. 245. You know, we can do better than that. I think we're just gonna pick everything up, see how much money we can make from all of it. So if I'll just grab all these. All right, and let's look. Our inventory is looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and sell all of this. Sell my inventory, and how much are we at? 842. Okay, well, if we sold this one, we would be over 1,000, but I don't know if I can do it. So we're gonna go ahead and buy some more seeds, and I think I'm just gonna stock up on seeds for a while. Ooh, 24. That is beautiful. Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna stock up on seeds for a while. We have 600 bucks, so we can buy 60 more seeds, and we'll see where we're looking in a little bit. 112 seeds. So I did some farming, and we just got a windy event, which is why I'm back now. But I did some selling, I did some buying, I did a lot of buying. But we have 112 seeds now, so we're gonna go ahead and get these planted super quickly here. Just because there is an event right now, as you can see, we got windy. So I want to give these carrots the best chance they can to get windstruck, just so we can get that extra percentage there. But we did have 112 carrots, and ooh, it looks like we got a second golden one. Awesome. Still waiting to see if, oh, and we got a giant one. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I don't know if that's super super big. We'll see. But with all these seeds, we had 112, and I believe the base price for each carrot is around $20 if you sell it. So we're looking at just over $2,000, and that means we're about 0.02% of the way being there to $1 million. So yeah, this might take a while, but this is looking a lot better. Looks like we got 1 gold, 2 gold. Okay, perfect, and a giant one right here. Looking good. Our farm is looking a lot fuller, a lot more complete. Glad to see the progress. But we'll see what happens with the rest of this windy event right here, and we'll see if we can get some even more high value crops, and we'll just keep grinding. Okay, and before the event could even end, we have a gold carrot with windstruck, looking pretty good. And we have Elliot over here who's looking at our carrots. Better not steal that big guy. Yeah, go back to your farm now. But our first windstruck crop, and it's on our golden one. That's great. Golden, I believe, is 25 times, and then windstruck is another 2. So we're looking pretty good there, 50 times. That carrot's worth about $1,000. So already looking great. Now I just need this one to get struck, and hopefully this one. But we'll see what happens with the rest of the event. And just like that, the event is over. But I was looking through these a little bit earlier, and as you can see right there, if I can get back to it, there we go. Windstruck on that one. We got a couple more that are looking good. This other gold one did not get it, but I have seen a few more if we walk through here, just like that one. Let's see, our big one also did not get it. That's okay. Not super worried about it. At least we got the 1 gold with windstruck. Looking pretty good there. That's got to be worth a lot. But we need some better events to come, some better multipliers, and I think that'll just come with time. So in the meantime, I'm just going to keep buying and selling a couple in between. I've been thinking about which ones I want to sell. Do I want to sell the ones that don't have mutations? Because like this one could get more mutations, be worth even more. But at the same time, I could sell this one instead of having to sell like 50 other carrots. So then we can just continue to grow the size of our farm. So I'll have to think about that in the meantime, but I'll check back in with you guys when the farm's looking a little bigger or if we get another event. So I actually ran out of money, and what I decided to do was pick up this whole one farm right here, and we got quite a few carrots in our inventory. It looks like we got 3 windstruck right there, so not looking too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and sell all of these just to see how much we can make. I'm gonna guess about 500. Maybe we'll get more than that. We'll see. 839. Okay, looking good. But you know what? I need to do something really quick here. I'm gonna grab just a couple more carrots. We're just gonna pick some of these up, and don't want to pick up the golden one. I think we'll do one more. That should be enough. We're gonna go ahead and sell these. Sell my inventory. There we go, another 342, and we've officially made our first $1,000. We've made a lot of money over this challenge, but I've just been immediately reinvesting it, so now we have our first $1,000 actually in our bank account. So we're looking pretty good. And yeah, now it's time to regrow our farm and just make it even bigger. We are back. Okay, it has been a long time, about 5 hours or so, and I think I'm ready to show you guys the farm. You might be wondering why I'm facing this way. That's for the big reveal. Turn around. Look at this. This thing is packed. Now, I haven't really had a ton of luck with events. I kind of just been selling seeds. I've gotten a lot of windy events, a couple rain, and I had one nighttime where I got some moonlit. As you can see, moonlit, windstruck, wet. A lot of these have windstruck on them, almost all of them. But you're probably wondering why I stopped here, because it looks like there's some pretty big gaps, especially right here. This is where I've been harvesting carrots. But if I try to plant, I actually can't plant more than 800 seeds. I did not know that. I hit the max. Just shows you how long I've been buying these seeds for. It has been forever. I have 55 extra. So yeah, it's pretty rough, but we're looking pretty good. We got one, two, three, let's see, 4 and 5. I don't know if I would count this one, but like 4.5 of the bigger ones, and then probably about 10 golden ones. I did not get a single rainbow, which is really unfortunate. I also have this little guy right here who kind of grew outside of the plot, so looking pretty good there. I think what I'm gonna do is pick up some of the ones that don't have any mutations, plant down these 55 seeds, see if we can get any more big or golden, or maybe even a rainbow. Hopefully, I can't believe we have not gotten one of those by now. I was really hoping we would. But I'll probably do that, and then I think I'm just going to wait for a while, see if we get any cool events. Hopefully we get some thunder, lightning. I need the thunderstruck mutation if we're ever going to reach that $1 million goal. But yeah, I have no clue how much money our farm is worth right now. So yeah, I guess we'll see soon. And here we are. We're back. A couple days later, I've done a ton of farming. As you can see, we have $57,000, which is pretty good. Not a million, but it's pretty good. But the real thing is our garden. And if we turn around here, it's looking pretty good. I'll go ahead and zoom out just so you guys can see everything. We have tons of mutations, tons of giant and huge crops, tons of golden crops, and I actually have 3 rainbow carrots now, which are pretty crazy. And this one right here especially has a ton of mutations on it. And then our last one over here, which doesn't have as many mutations, but it's still rainbow, so we'll take it. We have tons of gold. All of these ones that are kind of glowing are gold and shocked, so those are going to be worth a ton. And yeah, I think we have a lot of value in our garden here, but I don't know if I'm quite ready to harvest it. But I think one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and harvest all of the small ones right here, just like this, that don't have too many mutations. Ones that don't have like sun-dried or shocked or are big or golden, because those are ones that are worth a lot. And I want to just collect all of the small ones, see how much we can make from that, and see what the farm is looking like without those in it. So I'll be right back again. There we go. Everything is sold. As you can see, we made around 50K. I had to sell my inventory 3 times because it just kept filling up from how many carrots we were picking up. But this is pretty crazy. These are all the ones that have a ton of mutations or either really big. And that's absolutely insane. Most of our farm is made of these carrots. Like that just looks so cool. And if we already got 50K from just selling the base ones. Oh, and we're getting another event right now. But we got 50K from just the base ones. It'll be so interesting to see how many we get from this. But before I do that, I have one more surprise. I have nearly 2,000 seeds. So the whole time I wasn't just AFKing, I was actively going and buying seeds over and over and over again to see how many I could get. And I got 1966 right now. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is plant as many of these as I can, harvest them, and continue to do that over and over again until I'm left with only the big gold and rainbow crops that we get from this. And I want to see just how crazy we can make this farm with these next 2,000 seeds. So this is the before, and this is the after. It took me almost an hour to plant all of those seeds, and we made another 50K again just from selling all of the regular carrots that we were collecting. But this farm is looking absolutely insane. If I zoom out here, we have tons of massive carrots, tons of golden carrots, and a couple rainbow carrots. I only actually got one more rainbow from all of those seeds that we planted. And it's right here, but it's still looking great. And I have one seed left. That's to show you guys that we are back up to the max amount that we can have planted. Cannot plant more than 800 seeds. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this one right here and plant our last seed of this challenge. Hopefully we make a million with everything we have here. And let's see it grow. It's growing pretty slow. There we go. It's just a regular carrot. But that is the last seed we are going to plant this whole time. And I'll just take you guys through this farm a little bit here. Let you guys see everything we got. We got so many big ones. And one of the coolest ones, which I did just get, is this giant golden carrot right here. It's kind of covered up right now. Can't really see it, but that thing is absolutely awesome. I just got that, and it'll be so cool to see how much that's worth. If we come over this way, we got a ton of these that are sun-dried. Had so many of those events. Quite a few that are shocked. I had like 4 or 5 lightning storms throughout the whole thing. And then, of course, this rainbow one, which I showed off earlier, which is rainbow, moonlit, windstruck, shocked, and wet. I'm really excited to see how much that one's going to be worth. We have a other rainbow one over here, of course. Then we just have this monstrosity of massive carrots. And I actually think that this one right here might be our biggest carrot. I'm not entirely sure. I guess we're going to see whenever we pick everything up and show their weights. Just got more carrots over here. Even more struck. Another rainbow one. This one is shocked, windstruck, twisted, and wet. So that one will also be worth a ton of money. Then we have a giant shocked one right here. And just a bunch more carrots throughout here. Tons of golden, tons of big ones, and tons of awesome combinations. And I am so excited to see how much all of this is going to be worth. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do next is pick up all of these carrots, and we're just going to see. Now, I think one thing is I can only pick up 200 at a time, roughly. I don't know the exact limit, but that seemed to be how many I could fit in my inventory. So I'm going to pick up all of these ugly base ones first. We'll just get those out of the way, sell those, and then I'll come back and we'll go ahead and pick up all of the shocked ones, all the ones that aren't golden or huge, and we'll see how much those sell for, and then we'll keep going from there and just figure out what we want to do. All right, so we're up to $170,000 just from selling all of the basic carrots. But I also went ahead and picked up all of the just shocked ones. Shocked, for those of you that don't know, is worth 100 times. So that is an amazing multiplier. But I left this one right here. Boom, picked it up. Oh, and I missed a couple that were underneath it, but we'll grab those as well. I haven't sold them yet. They're all in my inventory. But I just wanted to look at this one. This is a huge carrot, and it is shocked as well. I want to see how much this one is worth. Again, it has that 100 times multiplier as well as windstruck and twisted and wet. So a ton right there. Let's see how much it's worth. $44,000 just for this one carrot. Okay, we're going to go ahead and save that one for now. And we're going to sell our whole inventory of shocked carrots. These are all shocked, all 100 times multiplier, and some other ones. And we're going to sell these and see how much we can make just from that alone. I want to sell my inventory. There we go. $365,000. Okay, that is a great start. Absolutely amazing. We're already at 535K, but I don't know. It might be close. It might be close. I will say though, these gold ones that are also shocked, same with this rainbow one, like those are going to be worth a ton. So I'm waiting to grab those. I think what I'm going to do next is harvest all of these giant ones, see which one is our biggest and how much that one's worth as well. Just like that, they're all gone. It's kind of sad to see, but we had a ton of massive carrots. There are also some tiny ones underneath them. So I just picked those up as well. But tons of massive carrots, and these are some of our biggest. In third place, we have this one at 1.48 kilograms, which is insane for a carrot. That thing is huge. We have this one that's the exact same size. And then we have one that is 1.52. Oh, I actually have 2 of these that are 1.52. We'll go ahead and save one of those. I think that is our biggest carrot as far as I could tell through looking through everything. That is absolutely massive, and I do want to see how much this is worth alone. How much this is worth, let's see. 4,284. Okay, so that's not super great, but it is a huge carrot, and it was super exciting to see just how big of a carrot we could get. I also have some other pretty cool ones, like this one, which is Moonstrike, and it's really big. I want to see how much this one is. Let's see right here. 2,000. Okay, not great. But we also have these two, both sun-dried. This one is sun-dried and shocked, so I think it's going to be our most valuable of the big carrots. And we'll see how much this one is worth right here. And 36,000. So pretty great right there. We can also check this one. This one is a lot bigger, and it is also sun-dried. And let's take a look really quick. And 26,000. Okay, so we have a ton of crazy carrots. And I mean, just look how absolutely massive this carrot is. Like, that is insane. But now we're going to go ahead and sell all of these giant ones and see how much they're all worth. I want to sell my inventory. 171,000. Okay, so we're at 707,000. We do have a couple carrots that are worth a good amount in here, and I did get some more carrot seeds just from picking stuff up. But we're looking pretty good, 707,000, and this is what we got left. But these are some of the most expensive carrots that we have, and I think I'm gonna try and find the most expensive one I have and see just how much that's worth. Okay, and here we have it. We have a rainbow carrot that is windstruck, shocked, twisted, and wet. I believe this is going to be our most valuable carrot. So we're going to go ahead over here and see how much it can sell for. I'm hoping it sells for a lot. We just got to see how much is this worth. Let's see. $100,000 all by itself. That is absolutely crazy. And we have another carrot that is very similar to this right here. So we're going to pick this one up as well. And it's a little smaller. But we're gonna see how much this one's worth just because it looks pretty interesting. Okay. Oh, they're actually the same size. Okay, okay. We'll see how much this one's worth. How much is it worth? 100,543, and this one was what? Let's see. 100. Okay, so this one is just barely more expensive, making it our most expensive carrot. That is absolutely amazing. I think I'm gonna go ahead and collect everything here, just what we have left. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now and just see how much these are all worth. Actually, before I do that really quick, I want to see how much this big golden carrot is worth. We'll go ahead and go to our sell and see how much this is worth right here. How much is it? 2,498. Okay, that's a pretty awesome carrot. I'll go ahead and say that as well. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and grab all this stuff, put it in my backpack, and we'll see how much it sells for. I think I actually had 5 rainbows, by the way. One right there, another over there, and then one right there. And then, of course, the 2 that I picked up. That's the wrong one. But the 2 I picked up. So 5 rainbows, pretty good overall. And then a ton of goldens, and then just some other ones over here. So we're going to see how much all of these things sell for. Okay, so a small issue. Our backpack is full, so we won't be able to sell all of them at once. But I can sell these really quickly here, and hopefully they're worth around 300k, just so we can get to that million mark. Let's go ahead and sell our inventory one more time. 843,000. Are you kidding me? We absolutely crushed it. That's insane. All of those carrots are worth so much money, and I still have more. Let's grab these really quick. I think these golden ones that are also shocked, I'll save one of those, are probably going to be worth a ton as well. So I'll go ahead and check that before I sell the rest of these. But I'll just grab all of these, grab them really quickly. We'll go back to the sell, and we'll see how much this is worth alone. How much is it? 40,000. Okay, yeah, so we had a ton of those, and if they're each selling for around 40,000, that makes sense. But I'll go ahead and sell my inventory one more time here. Let's see just how much we can make. And another 400,000. We're almost at 2 million, but all of our crops are gone. However, we still do have all of these ones in our inventory. Don't want to grab those seeds there. Lagging a little bit, but we'll drag these down, and we'll see how much we can make with these as well. Okay, and I went ahead and sold a couple more that were just in my inventory, just some ones I had liked for no reason. Let's see, I also have this one liked. But we have our first golden carrot. We also have our largest carrot, and then we have our most expensive carrot. But you know what? I'm gonna have to go ahead and sell these as well. So we'll go ahead and unlike all of these. I also have this super big golden carrot, but we'll go ahead and unlike all of these. And it's now time to sell our last carrots and see just how much money we made total. So go ahead and sell my inventory. 111,000, and that puts us at $2.1 million total. So we absolutely crushed our goal. We did super well. We also got 41 likes over the whole time it took me to do this, which was absolutely forever. I spent around 4 days nonstop just buying seeds, planting them, and waiting for events. So it took absolutely forever. So if you guys liked the video, I would love if you could leave a like, maybe subscribe, and drop a comment as well. Let me know what videos you want to see in the future, if there are any challenges you want to see, or if you'd like a continuation of this run where I try to go for 100 million or something like that. Just let me know what you guys want, and I'd be happy to do it. And yeah, that's it.